opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on Baltimore. So Baltimore wins the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Both shots good from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
To the inside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Passes it to Reid. Nails the baby hook.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back the pass to Markkanen. Here's Carson. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Barons. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height, the D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Vassell against Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And Edwards drops them both. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Morris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Markkanen. To the middle. Shot clock at 5.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Sweet little floater.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Inside. Here's Carson. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the paint. There's the pass to Hauser. Shoots over Markkanen. Baltimore with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Vassell, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Knocks it loose. Knocks down the step-back J. Vassell's got 6. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Baltimore?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Butler. Pass to Hauser. Back to Butler. Outside, Towns. Here's Black, defended by Butler. Shepard, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Edwards. That's a 2 from Butler. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down low, here's Ray. Toppin pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away
remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Hauser. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Barons.
Into the lineup for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels, Wendell Moore,
Baltimore leading by 10.
Dennis Schroeder.
Ray, Toppin covering. Offensive rebound. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's McDaniels. Aldama with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the Timberwolves call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes both free throws. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. Like the pass to Shepard. Here's Aldama. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Black. 6 points for him. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Great and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Moore finds Toppin. Schroeder outside. 4 on the shot clock. Charity stripe shot. And the shot is long.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves shoot their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Baltimore leading by 14. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we enter the first quarter of play. Barons lead by 16. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Santi Aldama is out there with Morris. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns. He's out there with Reed. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Number 24.
There has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainly on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the 3-pointer by Baltimore. Here's Towns. Morris with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here is Edwards, following the score by the Barons. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Substitution for your Barons. Carson Lauri Markkanen.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Baseline J on the way. Morris outside. Baltimore moving that ball around. Passes it to Shepard. Here's Carson. Edwards defending. Carson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 21. Kicks it to Towns. Poked away. The pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Shepard. Uses both hands to slow it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad. Make some noise.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. To the paint, here's Reed. Morris with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Great positioning on the putback. Carson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The shot's good. Baltimore with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Reed with the rebound. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Carson. Reed with the rebound. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Carson. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Edwards against Vassell. Baltimore with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here are the Timberwolves. Tips it up. Carson grabs the board. Here's Markkanen. Plays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got his second bucket.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Launches a three. Baltimore with the rebound. Carson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Morris. And that one drops for him. Morris has got 8 here in the quarter.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Puts up a 3. Vassell grabs the board.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
He gets that one. Morris has got 14 points for the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the 3 ball is good.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And a missed layup.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And it's good for 2.
And great strength and body control from Edwards, able to finish through the contact.
And so it's Baltimore holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at the Barons, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have a game plan in place. Check out the field goal that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Timberwolves with possession here. We've got Devin Vassell. Carson out there with Markkanen. Then it's Morris. And it's Black in at the point.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed. Anthony Edwards out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Pass to Towns. Lets it go. Misses off the right iron.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday and then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Hauser. Now Towns. Markkanen pulls it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards, that's good.
Well, you see the size and the strength And that ability inside, Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
And it's good, 2 points. Black's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations. The ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Edwards passes to Towns. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Here's Chapman, and they pick up 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the pass to Reed. He kicks it to Edwards. Got a hand on it.
Putting that 6'10 wingspan to use, Vassell comes away with the rejection.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
For 3, Edwards. Chapman with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Hauser. Count it.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against Lang.
Here's Edwards. Baltimore with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chapman the pass to Aldama. Out to Ewing. Baltimore moving that ball around. The 3. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Hauser. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hauser's got 4 this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
So timeout called here, the first for the Barons. We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years. Richard, are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Schroeder dishes to Toppin.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Schroeder.
2 minutes.
Tipped away. Inside, Champagnie. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Champagnie's got 7 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Baltimore.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Aldama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
First team.
All the officials are all over that one.
Baltimore shooting. fifth and sixth free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Aldama. Now the Timberwolves with it. Passes to McDaniels. Butler on the wing. To end the run. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
From the arc. That one, no good. Here's Black, and there's the pass to Aldama. Here's Shepard, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 12.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Butler. He's got 9. Shoots. The rebound by Shepard. 13 feet away. That one misses.
You're not going to see that very often.
And so it's Baltimore with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assistant? The game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Carson. Then there's Black, and it's Ray in at the 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by the Barons. Here's Toppin. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Champagnie. Black the pass to Champagnie. Here's Carson. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Ray, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover.